Hello, in this video I want to teach you how to animate this hamburger. Animating it is very easy, so stay with me until the end of this video. To start, we need a vector file that we can download for free from FreePic website. I searched burger and downloaded this vector file. After you download it, import it into the Illustrator and place the different parts of the hamburger on separate layers and save it somewhere with Ctrl S. Open the file storage location and drag this file into the After Effects and drop it in the project section. I choose composition and layer size and click OK. Double click on the composition. You can see that it has no background. We can create a background for it. From the layer menu, create a solid. Choose the background name and make it white and click OK. Put this layer under all layers. I start from the bottom layer, which is bread. Solo this layer and also the background. Press P for the position. We want to animate this burger only in the y-axis and we have nothing to do with the x-axis. Right click on it and select the separate dimensions. In this way, the x and y-axis are separated and we can animate anyone we want. Create a keyframe for y. Move forward 10 or 11 frames. Press Ctrl Shift right. For example, 12 frames. And I move this bread upwards from the y-axis. For example, till here. Move forward 10 frames and I will copy this frame and paste it here. So far we have made something like this that is not attractive at all. I select these two keyframes and make them easy ease with F9. Then open the graph editor. You can see the speed graph like this. We want to adjust the speed so that when the bread goes up, it stays in the air for a while before it falls. Double click on this keyframe to open this window and then check the continuous option. Now, like in the video, I bring this handle to the right and this one to the left. You can see how much more attractive our animation became. When we work with the graph editor, our animation becomes more attractive. I go back to the timeline. Select the last keyframe and from the Motion Tools 2 plugin, select the bounce option. With this, when the bread hits the ground, it has a bounce mode. Of course, its bounce is high. I set the amplitude to 35. And gravity to 25. I play the animation once. You can see how much better our animation is now. We must also add the scale to this layer. Hit Shift S. In the first frame, I want the scale to be 0. And when it reaches here, I want the scale to be 100. Like this. You see? We can also add rotation to it. Hit Shift R. I want the rotation to be 0 in the first frame. Here, I want to rotate it a bit. For example, -7 degrees. When it hits the ground, I want the rotation to be 0. Like this. With the Ease Copy plugin, we can copy the speed of these keyframes for others. I select these keyframes and hit copy. Choose these 3 keyframes and press Ease. I will select these 2 keyframes again and copy them and paste them for scale. Now if you look at the speed graph for these 3 keyframes, you will see that exactly the same position graph is copied. Select the last rotation keyframe and apply elastic to it with the motion tools too. Like this. Now the animation of one of the layers is finished. We can copy the same animation for the other layers as well. Select these keyframes and copy them with Ctrl C. Solo this layer so that we can see this layer. If I paste now, there is a problem that the position of this layer changes to the position of the bottom bread. To understand, hit Ctrl V and then U to see the keyframes. This layer of vegetable is also placed exactly in the position of the bread, which is wrong and we must correct it. To prevent this from happening, press Ctrl Z. Hit P. I separate these. Create the keyframe for Y and move it further. Now I will paste again. Press U to see the keyframes. I will place this key that we move forward by holding Shift exactly on this keyframe. Now if you look carefully, the vegetable layer is in place. But we have to move this layer a little so that it appears with a delay compared to the bread layer. Another problem is that the bounce of it has been removed. I choose this keyframe and give it bounce. I set it to 35 and this to 25. Change the rotation angle for each layer so that it's not exactly the same as the bottom layer. And I do these steps for all the layers. Press P, right click, separate dimensions, create a keyframe for Y and move it to the front. Ctrl V, U, move this keyframe here by holding Shift. I give it bounce and set it to 35 and 25. I activate Solo to see this layer. And here I change the rotation angle a little so that it's not exactly like the bottom layer. And I move it forward a little because I want the layers to appear with a delay to each other. So far we have animated 3 of the layers, and we must do the same operation for the rest of the layers. After you animate all the layers, press Ctrl A, then U to hide the keyframes. You can adjust the timing of these layers to your taste. Like this. If you enable this blur for layers, the animation will be more attractive. For the last layer, I want it to have a little more bounce. Hit U. Choose this keyframe, set this to 75 and this to 15. You can see that the upper layer has more bounce. Move this layer a little so that the bread appears with a longer delay. After these layers appear, I want the whole hamburger to move to the right. Press Ctrl A and then U to hide the keyframes. And I create a null object. We have to parent these layers to the null object. Press P and create a keyframe here. Go forward 20 frames and take it out of the scene from the x-axis. Select these 2 keyframes and make them easy ease with F9. In the graph editor, set the speed graph like this. Hit end and play the animation from the beginning. You can see how beautiful we were able to animate this hamburger. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you like it, be sure to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.